Hello everyone, this is Mio Collins and today I'll be showing you my very first tutorial of the scene you can see in the background that I did with Blender and the Cycles render engine. But first of all, I'll show you the very first version of this flower I did back then with the Blender internal render. I really like the contrast between the size of the pollen head to the rest of the flower, and sometimes I like the idea of having an object on a very plain and white background. So this was the very first version of it. So this is the version with the Cycles render when it came out, but at that time I lost my interest in this plain picture, so I really tried to try something that nearly kills my old computer. And in the end it turned out to be this project that took 12 hours of rendering in a size of 1400 pixels. My first step was to create an icosphere. Why an icosphere? Because the distance between the words is always the same, and when you attach the other objects to it, it will give you an even look and the pollen object will not be squeezed. Here you can see the rendered mode. First of the icosphere with the sunlight. Then I added the leaves with the particle system and the final result of the pollen objects attached to the icosphere. And here you can see a trick I did, because I had to save a lot of memory while working and rendering. I cut the pollen head. So this is the second file in which I created 5 grass objects like these, and then I attached them with a particle system to a plane, and this is the grass scene. So on the second layer I created these guys, which are more in the front of the camera view, and the third layer where you can see the other parts of the flowers. So now I link the first file with the second, because the project cost so much memory and I couldn't work with it before, so I had to split it in two. So this takes a minute for attaching the first file to the other, and here is it. The whole flower scene. And now I go to the render layers in rendered mode. So this you already know and have seen before. Then I'm adding the first plane with the grass. And then the second, the skies in the front. So this gives a more realistic view, because grass is not so plain and even, it's everywhere. And this is the last layer, and now all together you can see the first steps of the rendered scene. That's more like it. That's basically the whole picture, and now you choose a good perspective, and here you can see the side view and where I did the tricky part. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this mini tutorial, and this is the final result with 200 samples. So, thank you for watching, and next time I'll be showing you a mini tutorial of one of these pictures. So, goodbye!